Hello, friends. You're invited to live your spirit consciously and authentically. Most people aren't living with intention. They're running old childhood patterns. You may experience fear, stress, anxiety, or even chronic pain that doesn't fully go away. This is where emotional intelligence becomes power and freedom. Welcome to Living Your Spirit with Anthony. In each episode, we explore moving through emotional pain, living more authentically, and stepping outside the old matrix of fear and stepping into conscious living. Why good girls and good guys make terrible partners. Are you a good guy? Maybe you're a good girl, or maybe you're dating one. Welcome to Living Your Spirit. This is Freedom Friday, and this is number 13, and I'm Anthony. So good guys. Oh, don't we love them? Good girls. We like them too, right? Are you dating a good guy or a good girl? Have you been the good guy or the good girl? How did you change? Are you stuck there? And how's the relationship going? So we grow up and we're taught, be kind, be nice, be caring, be loving, be gentle. And that's great. But like everything else in life, it has its place, right? So we can't just be good and kind all the time. Life is contrast. You know, up and down, in and out, back and forth. So it's kind of crazy to think that we can be good all the time. And for parents to expect that of children, well, that's a little bit crazy too. And in most of those cases, how kind, caring, and giving are the parents that actually try to teach their children that? They're probably kind, caring, giving maybe 70% of the time max. My theory is they're projecting onto their children. They know they're not kind, caring, and giving all the time, but they want their children to be. So, it's like some silly little way of living the life that they want through their children. But the reality is it's really difficult unless you are inauthentic, you suppress and repress emotions, and you don't really show who you are, what you want, setting limits, standing up for yourself, being assertive, having an opinion that matters, having your opinion versus trying to make someone else happy, trying to be good, being what we call a people pleaser. So people will say, oh, he's a good guy, or she's a good girl. They won't say, in most cases, oh, he's a people pleaser. Because, that doesn't sound as cutesy-wootsy. It's good when somebody says something about you that's, complimentary. You are good. You are kind. You are caring. You are loving. Sounds much better than, oh, you're a people pleaser. Oh, you do whatever anyone wants. Oh, you never set any limits for yourself. Right? You see what I'm getting at? So it feels good to be a good guy or girl. It sounds good. And we kind of get stuck in these roles that don't really lead us down the path that is going to get us what we want out of life. In a lot of ways. Whether it's relationships, careers, financial goals. The good guys and the good girls are usually the people that will settle for less. Well, the guy or the girl next to me got a 5% raise and I got a 3% raise or a 2% raise. And it must mean something's wrong with me. Or maybe that people pleaser got more than I got. Maybe you see someone else as a people pleaser and you see yourself as a good guy or a good girl. And you're wrong. They're not doing anything different than you, really. They're just doing it in different ways. And they're moving ahead, potentially because they are standing up for themselves, asking for what they want, saying what they deserve, and being assertive. Whereas you're being nice. Or, as we've been saying, a good guy or girl or whatever. So do you see the difference? Now imagine that in a relationship, you're constantly trying to give the other person what they want. That person is constantly trying to give you what you want. Does that sound like something that works? Where's the contrast? Where's the up and down, in and out, back and forth that we just talked about? And there's not a lot of getting to know the person or understanding the person because we never really get the chance to do that because we don't get involved in conflicts because we are too good. We try to make them happy. We try to please them. So there's not really arguments. But what's really happening is there's some anger. There's some resentment. Whether you know it or not, it's there. It's unconscious. But you start to feel like, I didn't get what I want. And then you start to feel like, I deserve better. Or I want more. Or I deserve more. Or I want better and I deserve more. Or something's wrong with me. Or why do I do this? And once you start thinking that way and feeling that way, that's when the anger and the resentment build. And then you're pretty much putting your relationship on the path to destruction. So if you've been in a relationship with someone that's considered the good guy, how did that go for you? Or the good girl, or let's just say the good person, the good partner, because maybe you're a guy dating a guy. Maybe you're a girl dating a girl. Maybe you're identifying as something else. Whatever it is, if you've been the good person, did you feel anger? Did you feel any resentment? Did you stay in the relationship? How long did the relationship last? And did the other person decide they were going to walk away because they didn't feel challenged? They didn't feel like the relationship was growing because it was always the same. They got what they wanted, or they gave you what you wanted. How did that feel? And what did you think? And of course, what did you learn? And if you're in that situation now, what do you think you can learn? How can you change? Why would you change? What would be the benefit of changing? How would the relationship grow if you did change? And if it's your partner and you're aware of it, you understand it, you see it, and you feel like in the beginning it was really great, we meet people, we start dating, and they're giving us what we want, and there's not arguments, and it's great. And then once we get to about the 60-day mark, it really gets boring. We get tired of it. It's like, come on, frickin' do something here. Challenge me. Fight me. Argue with me. You get what I'm saying. So if you've been in that situation, I would love to know, what did you learn? How did you get out of it? How did you change? And why did you change? Like, what were you feeling that made you feel like this is just not working? And did you change in that relationship and help that relationship grow? Or did you just walk away from that relationship? And if you did walk away, did you feel like you learned something that you can take into your next relationship? Or did you start dating someone else and act, react, and behave the same way? Lots of questions for you this weekend. Well, in my area, we're looking for a lot of rain. So, what better to do on a rainy weekend than contemplate? Go into self inquiry. Ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I thinking? What am I feeling? Why am I thinking it? Why am I feeling it? What do I want to change? What do I want that's different? How can I make my life better? And when I say better, I mean, how can I feel satisfied, fulfilled? Think about that. I'll talk to you in the next episode. Hello, friends. Do you have a question about something you heard in this episode? Or do you have your own personal story that you would like to share with the audience? Please go to the show notes and click on Fan Mail to send me a text message. I'll be sure to feature your question in an upcoming episode or contact you so that you can be a guest. If you would like to join the 5-Day Clarity Challenge, please go to CoachAJ.com and click on the pop-up box that shows up as soon as you hit the website. Thanks for listening. We'll connect really soon.